Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. The code of the subject is 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1 of this subject, and for this purpose we have selected October-November 2025 1-1 paper. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours. This is a non-calculator paper, so you will not be allowed to use the calculator here. So the total marks for this paper are 100, and formula list is also with this paper, and you can see this formula list which is showing up on your screen, and that's it. So we are on the question number 1 of this paper. So question number 1 coming up on your screen, he says write down the reciprocal of the 7 by 2. The word reciprocal, this word reciprocal means that you have to um, flip that fraction. So what we will do, we will flip that fraction and the answer will be 2 by 7. And you can see the answer is correct from the marking scheme. So this is how this is done. Very easy, simple question. Now we have the question number 2 coming up on your screen. He says some children record the number of hours they each spend watching television one day. So these are the results: 1, 2, 2, 2, 6, 7, 7, 8, 10. Write down the mod. Mod is that number which is most frequent in the data. So you can see that the 2 is here, the 2 is here, the 2 is here. So the 2 came in the data 3 times. None of other numbers have this much frequency. So that's why I will say that the mod is 2. So the mod of this data is 2. Okay, so this is the marking scheme. The mod is 2. So let's do the next one. The B part of the question number 2, he says one of the 9 children is chosen at random. Find the probability that this child spends more than 6 hours. So which numbers they have more than 6 hours? So 6 hours, more than 6 hours, 7, 8. So these are the numbers where the time is more than 6 hours. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 total. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. So the probability will be 4 by 9. The probability will be 4 by 9. Let me show you from here. The question number 2, B part, the answer is 4 by 9. And this is how I have written that answer. So this is how you will do the question number 2. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 3. He says a shirt costs $24 in a sale. The cost is reduced by 15%. Work out the cost of the shirt in the sale. Okay, because we want to find out the sale price is equals to the mark price minus the discount. So you can see here. Okay, so here we have. So you can see the question number 3. The sale price is equals to the mark price minus the discount. The 24 minus 15, because the discount is 15%, that is the 15% of the mark price. So it is 15 by 100 multiplied 24. So you simplify this. So at the end, you will get 24 minus 3.4, which is equal to 20.4. So the cost of the shirt in the sale, which we call the sale price, that will be $20.4. $20.4. Let me show you the question number 3. The answer is right, sir. Question number, here we have the question number 3. The answer is 20 point. You can see 20 point. Let me I just selected the wrong thing. Okay. So 20.4 is the right answer, sir. This is how we will solve this. I hope you understand this question number 2. Question number 3. So let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 4. So here we have the diagram shows 5 straight lines. The diagram shows 3 horizontal parallel lines and 2 sloping parallel lines. Find the value of the P. Give a geometrical reason to explain your answer. You see, this parallel line you can see, this parallel line you can see, and so this P and this uh, 112, they are inside the parallel lines. This is their transverse line. They are on the same side of the transverse line. So these two are called the allied angles. We normally call them allied angles. Cambridge also call them co-interior angles. So we will have here. So we can easily tell the P will be equals to 68. The reason is um, because the P and the 112, they are co-interior angles. They are allied angles. Their sum is equals to 180. So the P will be equals to 180 minus 68, 180 minus 112. And so you will have, let me select here. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Question number, we are working on the question number 4. So here we have the diagram shows these 3 horizontal parallel lines, 2 sloping lines. Find the value of the P. So the P will be equals to, because the P plus 112 is equals to 180. So the P will be equals to 180 minus 112. So that will be 68. So the reason you will write here is the P and the 112 are allied angles of the parallel lines. Then their question is, what is their question? The next, the B part, they are asking you, find the value of the Q, give a geometrical reason to explain your answer. Is a 2 marks question. The Q, we have to find out, okay? So if you want to find out the Q here, so let me change the color. Okay, so let's see this color. Okay, so you know that this angle will be equals to the P and Q then will be corresponding angles to each other. The P and this angle will be also P. The reason is these parallel lines, this angle and this angle, they are called the corresponding angles of the parallel lines. So they will be equal to each other. The Q will be equal to this P because of these parallel lines. These two are also corresponding angles of the parallel lines. So very easily I can write here that the Q is equals to 68. Look at the reason why I wrote here. The Q is equals to the 68 because I call this alpha. Alpha is equal to P. The reason alpha is equal to P and that is equal to Q, they are corresponding angles of the parallel line. So because the alpha will be equals to P, so that is equal to 68. So alpha is 68, the Q is also 68. So the Q will be 68. So the Q will be 68. Okay. So this is what we will write here. I hope you understand this. This is how you do this question. So let me show you. This is the question number here. The question here. And let me change the color. I like this green color. Okay. So what we will do, you can see 68 co-interior angles, the corresponding angles are equal. So this is the question number 4, and this is how you will do the question number 4. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 5. Okay, so here we have, he says, the table shows how some people travel to work. The type of travel, cycle, walk, car, or bus. Number of people for cycle is 20. The pie chart angle is also given for the cycle. That is 20. And the number of the people who walk, they are 12. The angle on the pie chart, when you represent this data on the pie chart, is 72 degree. The car, we don't know the number of people. The pie chart angle, we don't know. For bus, we know the number of people, but we do not know the angle on the pie chart. Pie chart. So very easily, he said that complete the table. It's a 2 marks question. He wants me to complete this table. So I'm going to use the method of proportion. So in the method of proportion, you see what we do. what we do, we use like this. So the people and angle for cycle, the 20 people represented by 120 degrees. So 5 people will be represented with how much? So that will be 20 by 5 equals to 120 divided by x, cross multiply. So x will be equals to 120 multiply 5 divided by 20, and that will be 30. In the same way, I got this angle. Okay. Now I will find out how much is the angle, because the total angle in the pie chart is 360. So if I know this angle, I know this angle, I know this angle, I can find the angle for the car. So 120 plus, let me call it y. So 120 plus 72 plus 30 plus y is equal to 360. So y will be equal to 360 minus 222. So y will be equal to 138. So the car will be represented on the pie chart with 138 degrees. Now I want to find out how many people are using car. So I'm again going to use the method of proportionality. So here you have people, angle. There are 20 people, and it is represented with 120 degrees. If there are Z number of people, and it is represented with 138. So we will cross multiply. So Z will be equal to 138 multiplied 20 divided by 120, and the answer will be 23. So there are 23 people who are using car. Okay, so this is how you do the question number 5, and it's A part. Let me check you the answer. 23, 138, and 30. This is my answer, sir. So that is right, sir. Okay, so then they say in the next part, they say, oh, sorry, in the next part, they are asking me to complete the pie chart to show this information in the tables. For the cycle, the sector has already been shown. So what we will do, we will use our, that you have that protractor, and with the help of the protractor, you can draw these angles. So I know for walk, the angle is 72. So I will place my protractor here, and I will mark 72. You can see this dot. So I will draw this line, then I will put my protractor here. And for cars, the angle is 138. So I will put the 0 here, cross hairs here, and I will mark this dot, and that is my 138 degree mark. So I will draw a line here, right here, star and the angle. And this remaining portion will be for the bus, and the angle for the bus is 30, and there are 5 people. So there. So the bus is represented with the 30 degrees, and that will come automatically. So this is how you are going to draw this pie chart. I hope you understand this. And let me reduce the size so you can see the whole of the question together. So I hope you can see this now. The whole question is showing up on your screen. Let me check the marking scheme, sir. The pie chart, the correct pie chart, that's what the marking scheme is saying. So this is how the question number 5 is done. Okay, so this is that solution. Okay, now we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is the question number 6, and it's a 2 marks question. He says, Sam buys some chocolate. He eats 2 by 7 of the chocolate. The mass of the remaining chocolate is 350 grams. So the remaining chocolate is, we know that this is the proportion which he has eaten. First of all, I can find out the fraction which is remaining. So that will be the total in the fraction is always 1. So from 1 minus 2 by 7, you will get the fraction which represents the remaining chocolates. And from there, we will be able to, okay. So the question number 6 is showing up on your screen. Its solution is showing up on your screen. Fraction of the remaining chocolate will be 1 minus the fraction which is eaten, 2 by 7. So you take the LCM, it will become 7 minus 2 divided by 7. That's 5 by 7. So 5 by 7 chocolates are remaining. Let me say that the total chocolate is X. The remaining chocolates will be equal to 5 by 7 of the X, and that is already given. That is 550 grams. So make this X alone, take this 5 and 7 to the other side. So when the x will go there, it will multiply, the 5 will go there and divide. So 350 multiplied 7 divided by 5, that will give you 490. So 490 grams is the total, the value of the x, which is actually equals to the total amount of the chocolate. So that's 490 grams. This is question number 6, and I hope you understand this. Let me show you the solution in a way so it's very much 490 gram is on your, you can see is correct answer, sir. This is how this is done, sir. No, the question number 6 was of 2 marks. Okay. Okay, so we have on the screen question number 7, car hire. They are hiring a car. So what they are charging them, $40 per day. For every day, they will charge you $4 and plus the $0.30 per kilometer. So Amy hires a car for 10 days. She pays a total of $670. Work out the number of the kilometers Amy travel in the car. Okay, so it's a how much marks question? Let me check, sir. It's a 3 marks question. So this is question number 7. It has 3 marks. Okay, so very simple. Okay, so they are going to, she is going to travel and she has hired the car for 10 days. Okay, so the total payment she has to make will be equal to the money for the days plus the money for the kilometers she traveled. Okay, we want to find out how many kilometers he has traveled. We know the payment already. So the payment is equal to the 10 days multiply $40 per day plus 0.30 for 1 kilometer, and suppose she has traveled D kilometers. So the total payment we already know is $670. So 670 will be equal to 400 plus 0.30 D. Take this 4 to the other side. So 670 minus 400, that's 270. I converted this into fractions, so 3D by 100. Take this 10 to the other side. So it will become 2700 equals to 3D. So the D will be equal to 2700 divided by 3, and this distance will be equals to 900 kilometers. So the distance traveled is 900 kilometers. So let's check question number 7. The question number 7, sir, on your screen, the marking scheme is showing up. You can see 900 kilometer is the right answer, sir. So this is how this has been done. I hope you understand. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so on your screen, the question number 8 is showing up. And let me reduce the size a little bit so you can see. Okay, the question number 8, the diagram shows the triangle A and the triangle B. And what they want me to do is describe fully this A part, describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto the triangle B. So you can see the triangle has been flipped, and whenever this happens, that means it's a reflection. If you want to find out the line of reflection, the method is very simply what you do. You will take two same points in the object and in the image. And when you have drawn that line, which you make, that line is uh, by joining the point or same points on the image and the object. So for example, if I take this point and I take, let me change the color, black color showing up. Okay, let me make it red. Okay. So what I will do, I will take this point and I will take this point and I will join them with a straight line. Okay. And once I have joined them, then I will draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. Because this is a horizontal line, so I can very easily find its midpoint and then I can draw a perpendicular. So this is 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this gap is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The midpoint is here. And you draw a line here. and that line represents the, okay. So this is that vertical line, okay. So this vertical line is the line of reflection. So this is your line of reflection. I can show you, I have done this. Let me show you this is. So here you can see, let me increase the size so you can see clearly. Okay. So here we have, I join these 2 points, then I draw the perpendicular bisector. This red line you can see, which is equal, its equation is x equal to 1. So this is the line of reflection, and this is how you will write it. Okay. So on your screen you can see reflection in the line x equals to 1, and so this is your line of reflection. Let me show you the answer, sir. Question number 8, A part, you can see the mapping scheme. Question number 8, A part, reflection is equals to x equals to 1, and that is the line of the reflection. And let me go to the next part. In the next part, they say, let me first of all erase this. I need to erase this. Okay. I need to erase this because I want to work on the other thing now. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Then they asked us a question, sir. Okay. They are asking me a question. The B part, he says, draw the image of the triangle A after a rotation of 180 degree about the center 0, comma 0. It's a how much mark? It has 2 marks in it. And draw the image of the triangle A after a rotation of 180 degree about the center. So you see, when you do the rotation of 180 degree about the center 0, comma 0, it becomes very, very easy. The method is very simple. Let me show you. So what you do, they say make the image of the figure A. So what you will do, you will take, for example, you will take this point, okay, and this is your center of rotation. This is my center of the rotation. And with the help of the scale, what you will do, you're going to join these 2 points, okay, with the help of the scale. And you will increase this, okay. And whatever is this distance, you take the same distance here. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay. So here you will have that image. Okay. The image of this point will be here. So whatever is the distance on this side, same distance you will take on this side. Okay. In the same way, you can join this. Uh, okay. In the same way, you can join this point with the center of rotation. And then with the help of a scale, I'm drawing it with the stylus. My lines are not straight. Okay, you join them. Okay, join them and prolong it on the other side, the same line. Check what is the distance. Check what is the distance here. So whatever is this red color distance, same distance you are going to take on the other side. Okay. So whatever is this distance, with the help of the scale, you can take the same distance on this side, and you can mark that point here. So I have drawn this already. I can show you that. Okay, so here on your screen, the properly drawn diagram is okay. So here you can see, here I have that triangle A. I joined its different points with the center of rotation, and then I prolonged that lines. Whatever is the distance on this side, same distance I took on the other side, and I got this triangle. This triangle is the image. Okay, so this triangle you can see here, this is the image. So this is how its coordinates are 4 comma minus 2, 3 comma minus 2, and 4 comma minus 5. So this is how you will do this. Let me show you the answer, sir. So here we have question number 8, B part. The solution is showing up on your screen: 3 comma minus 2, 4 comma minus 2, 4 comma minus 5. This is how this is done. I hope you understand how a 180-degree rotation is done about the origin, 0, comma 0. 180-degree rotation is very, very simple. Okay, so let's go to the next question, sir. So we are done with this question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 9, which is of 2 marks. He says, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, the important thing is one significant figure, work out an estimate for the value of this. So 102, you can write it like 100, and the 8.7 is 9, 27 is 30. So you convert them all into your what do you say, one significant figure, and then you can do the calculation very easily. So let me show you. I have done this on the paper, and this is how this is done, sir. Question number 9, you can see 100 square root multiply 9 divided by 30. So it's 10 multiply 9 by 30. That is equal to 3. So let's check the answer, sir. Question number 9, I think that 3 is the right answer, sir. So this is how it is done. Okay. Then we have the question number 4 coming up on your screen. The question number 4 is, a circle has a diameter 12 centimeters. Find the area of the circle. Give your answer in the terms of pi. So because this diameter is given, I can find the radius first of all. The radius is equal to half of the diameter. So the radius will be equal to 12 divided by 2. And then you can apply the formula for the area. You know the area is equal to pi r square. Very simple, straightforward question. So I can show you the solution. Question number 12, question number 10 is coming up on the screen. Okay. So here we have question number 10. He says the diameter is 12 centimeters. The radius will be half of the diameter. So 12 divided by 2, that will be 6. And the area is pi r square. So just put the value pi into 6 square. So that's 36 pi. So give your answer in terms of the pi. So my answer is 36 pi. The answer is 36 pi. The answer is correct. I can show you this is how this is done. I hope you understand. Then we have the question number 11 coming up on your screen. He says, let me check how much marks are for this question. So there are 3 marks for the question number 11. He says, question number 11, a bag contains 10 plums. The mean mass of the 6 of the plums is 50 grams. The mean mass of the remaining 4 plums is 40 grams. Calculate the mean mass of all 10 plums in the bag. So you know that the formula is that the summation x is equals to the mean multiply the number of the observations. So calculate the mean mass of the 10 plums. Okay, so let me show you. First of all, I will find out the sum of the 6 because the mean is given. The sum of 6 will be equal to the mean of the 6 multiplied the number of observations. So the mean is given here 50 and the number of observations are 6. Observations are 6. So it will be 50 multiplied 6 and that will be 300. And then we have to find the sum of the 4, and the sum of the 4, because the number of observations are 4, sorry, and the mean is 40. Sum of the 4 will be equal to the mean of the 4 multiplied the number of observations. So that's 40 multiplied 4, that's 160. So then I will find out the sum of the 10. So the sum of the 10 will be equal to the sum of the 6 plus sum of the 4. And that will be 300 plus 140, 160, sorry, and that will be 460. Now the mean for the 10 will be the sum of 10 divided by the number of observations. So that will be 460 by 10, and that is 46. So the mean mass of the 10 plums in the bag will be 46. Let me check. You can see question number 11, the 46 is the right answer, sir. That's showing up on your screen. This is how this is done. I hope you understand this. Okay, then we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is the question number 12. He says, let me show you. Question number 12. He says the diagram shows an empty container. The container is a cuboid with the width 10 centimeter, length 8 centimeter, and height 9 centimeter. The water drips into the container at a rate of the 6 milliliter per second. Okay. Find the time in seconds it takes to fill the container. So let me show you how much marks do we have for this question. There are 3 marks for this question. Okay. So before you do this question, one thing is very important you should understand. This is milliliter, okay? So you know that 1 milliliter is equals to centimeter cube, because when you will calculate the volume from here, this is going to be in centimeter cube. So that means this means that the rate is basically 6 centimeter cube per second. Okay, so this is just to they are bluffing with you. They are trying to confuse you. Okay, so once you know the volume, you can calculate the volume length. The volume, you know, is equal to the length multiply the width multiply the height. So you can calculate the volume. You know the rate is equal to. So you can find the time taken to fill that container, and that will be time is equal to the rate um, volume divided by the rate. Okay, so the rate time will be equal to the volume divided by the rate. Let me show you here. So here we go. Okay, so the volume of the container will be 10 multiply 8 multiply 9. That will be 720 centimeter cube, which is equal to 720 ml. You know the rate of flow is equal to the volume divided by time. If you want to find out the time, it will be equal to the volume divided by rate. So the volume is 720 centimeter cube, and the rate is 6 centimeters cube per second. So you divide them, you get 120 seconds. So the time taken will be 120 seconds. These are very important things. You should remember them. Okay. So 122nd is the right answer, sir. So this is done. The important thing is this concept, okay, that the 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. It's a very, very important concept. Okay, so we have next question, sir. The next question is question number 3, and question number 13, sorry, and it is of 3 marks. He says, work out. We have 2 by 3 divided 2 whole 2 by 3 plus 3 whole 3 by 4. And he says, give your answer as a mixed number, okay, and in its simplest form. This thing is very, very important. Simplest form. Okay, so very simple, straightforward question. So let me bring it here so you can see it more clearly. Okay, okay. So the solution is now showing up on your screen. Okay, so 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 by 3. This will become 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3, 15, 15 by 4. Take the LCM. So you will get 8 into 4 plus 15 into 3 divided by, it becomes 12. So 32 plus 45 divided by 12, so that's 77 by 12. So in your rough work somewhere, do this calculation. And 77 divided by 12, that is 6 whole 12 6 are 72. So that 5 is the remainder. So your answer will be 6 whole 5 by 12. These two cannot be further simplified. So my answer is 6 whole 5 by 12. So let's check, sir. 6 whole 5 by 12, question number 13. The answer is right. So let's go to the next question. Question number. Okay, so this was the question number 14. Okay, So this is the solution. And let's go to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 14. Okay, here we have. Here we have a speed time graph on the y-axis. You can see the speed is represented on this x-axis. The time is represented in seconds. The speed is in meter per second. Here we have a speed time graph, which is basically in the shape of a trapezium. Their first question is Leah cycles 800 meter in 105 seconds. And the diagram shows the speed time graph for this journey. Their question is work out the value of the V. And it carries how much mass? It carries 2 mass. Okay, this is the A part. We want to find out what is the value of the V. And do you remember that the area under the speed time graph, this area is basically equal to the distance traveled. And this is the shape of our trapezium. So, the formula for the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into the height into the sum of the parallel sides. Okay. So, this is the formula for the area of the trapezium. I can find out very easily. Yeah. So first of all, let me tell you, this is one parallel side that is of 105, but this parallel side will be 105 minus 10, so it will be 95. Okay, the height here of the trapezium, that is V, and the area for the area of the trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into the height into sum of parallel sides. And we already know this is equal to 800 meters. So now I can show you. Okay. Now the area under the speed time graph will be equal to the distance 1 by 2 into V into 95 plus 105 bracket close equals to 800. So V will be equal to 800 multiplied 2. When you add these, you get 200. So the answer is 8. So the value of the V will be 8. Let me check, sir. The value of the V will be 8. And you can see the answer is right. Okay. So this is how this is done, sir. The A part, the next part. We are going to the next part. In the B part of this question, he says work out Leah's acceleration during the first 10 seconds. So they want me to find out the acceleration in the first 10 seconds. So it's a 1 mark question, very straightforward, simple question. Now I know the value of the V. So this point here, its coordinates are basically 10, comma 8. And this point here, its coordinates are 0, comma 0. And the gradient of the speed time graph, that is equals to the acceleration. So by using these 2 points, I can find the gradient of this line, which is first 10 seconds. And whatever is the gradient of this line, that will be equal to the acceleration. So you can see here on your screen, the solution is showing up. I have taken 2 points. One point is 10, comma 8, and the other point is I've taken 2 points here. Let me write the 2 points here. 10, comma 8. And the other point I've taken is 0, comma 0. Then I apply the formula V2 minus V1 divided by the T2 minus T1. So it will become 8 minus 0 divided by 10 minus 0. That is 10 by 8 by 10. And that will be 0.8 meter per second. 0.8 meter per second. They say 10 by 8. Our answer is right, sir. This is how this is done. I hope you understand. Okay. So on your screen, the question number 15 is showing up. Here we have Question number 15. The cumulative frequency diagram shows information about journey time. So on the x-axis, the cumulative frequency is represented, and on the y-axis, the time taken is represented. The time is in minutes, and 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So this is the graph which they have shown us. They say this is the cumulative frequency diagram, shows information about the journey time. And then here we have, he says, use the cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate for the median. If you want to find out the median, what you will do is how much mark? It's a 1 mark question. They want me to find out the median. And if they want me to find out the median, what I will do, I will take the 50% of this total cumulative here. Okay. The total cumulative here is 60. I will take it 50%, or you can say I will take it half. And then easily I can find the median. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so the half or 50% of the 60 will be 30. Then I will check this 30 on the y-axis. Okay, so here we have on the y-axis, we have 30. From here, I will draw a line, come to the cumulative frequency. When it intersects the cumulative frequency, I will check at the point of intersection what is the x value. For example, it is 24. Here on my screen, I can show you this is 24. And so the median is 24. So this is how you will do this. I hope you understand how we form the median. You can see the whole thing. This is how you do the A part. Okay, let me check the answer, sir. The 24 is the answer, sir. So my answer is also right. Okay. Then they ask me another question. They say their question is the number of journey that took 20 minutes. This word is very important. Or more. 20 minutes or more. Okay. So what I will do, the minutes are represented on the x-axis. You can see here. From here, I will go to the graph. Okay. So from 20 minutes, I will go to the graph. Then I will check what is the value here. So whatever is the value here the value is, I think, 23. So I will check how many people are above this time. That is my answer. Because he asked me 20 minutes or more. So what I will do, I will get 23 here. So from total, I will subtract this. I will get how much is this. Okay. So very simple, sir. So let me show you. Here I have done this. Let me show you. So what I did, from 20 minutes, I went to the graph, and from there I check what is the value of y here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 23. So what I will do, I will, yeah, there we go. From the graph, I will take 60 minus 23, that's because, and then it's 37. So there are 37 is the answer, sir, which are more than, you took more than 20 minutes, okay? 37. Let me show you. This is used to search. You can see the whole thing. Okay. This 23 is the right answer, sir. Okay. This is how it is done. I hope you understand. Okay, so let's go to the next question, sir. The next question coming up on your screen is the question number 16. Question number 16 here, this is about the circle properties. He says point Q, R, S, and T lie on a circle. Center O. UV is a tangent to the circle at the T. SOQV is a straight line. Angle QST. QS is 32 degrees. Okay. Their first question they are asking you is find the angle QRT. Give a geometrical reason to explain your answer. Okay. So I know that the QRT is this angle. Okay. They want me to find out this angle. Okay. So you see this chord TQ, it went to the circumference, we got 32, the TQ, it came to the circumference here. So this angle and this angle, they both are equal to each other because they are the TRQ angle and the TSQ angle, they both are same. The reason is the angles in the same segment, okay? The reason is very simple. They are angles in the same segment, okay? So here you can see I have written here the QRT is equal to 32. The reason because the angles in the same segment are equal to each other. So this is how you will do the question number. And A part, question number 16. The A part is this part, which is right, sir. So let's do the next part. In the next part, he says it's a 2 mark part. He says find the angle PQS. They want me to find out the PQS. They want me to find out the PQS. Yeah, so the size is not reducing. Sorry for the interruption. Something happened with the Zoom and we got interrupted. But the good thing is that they have not disconnected the call. So let me. We were working on the question number 16, and let me switch off the camera. Let me make it clear. So question number 16 is showing up on your screen. We were working on its A part. We came to know that the A part is we are done with the A part. This angle is equal to 32. Okay, so we are done with this. The next question they ask us to find the angle PQS. They want me to find out the angle PQS. Okay, so they wanted me to find out this angle. Okay, this is diameter. SQ is the diameter. So because SQ is the diameter, so that's why this angle will be of 90 degrees. We call this right angle in a semicircle. If this is 32, this is 90. Very easily you can find this angle. Let me show you. I have done this here. So let me show you. Question. Okay, so you can see, here we go. The SPQ angle is equal to 90 degree. The reason is this is the right angle in the semicircle. Then we have the TQS plus 90 plus 32 equals to 180. So the TQS will be equals to 180 minus 90 minus 32. So that's 90 minus 32, which is equal to 58 degrees. So this is how you will do the B part. 58 degree is the answer, sir. So let me show you 58. 58 is the right answer, sir. So there we go. That answer. This is the B part, which is showing up on your screen. 58 is the answer, sir. Okay, next question. The next part I mean. It's a 2 marks part. He says find the angle PVQ. PVQ. So he wants me to find out the PVQ. PVQ is this angle. Okay. They want me to find out this angle. Okay. And so it's very simple, sir. What I will do, I will join this center. Very easily I can find this. Okay. So I can join this angle. Let me bring some of it over. So what I will do, I will join the center here. So this is your tangent. The tangent makes 90-degree angle with the radius. So this angle here, that will be double of the 32 because the angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So this will become 64. And this angle here is off with the 90 degrees. Okay. And this angle is constant, very simple. 64 plus 90 plus this angle, that will equal to 180 because they make a triangle. So what I will do? So the TOQ will be equal to 2 times the 32. That is the angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the TOQ will become 64. The OTV is equal to 90 because the tangent is perpendicular to the radius. And then you add up the three angles TOQ plus OTV plus TVO equals to 180 degrees. This is 64 plus 90 plus TVO equals to 180. So the TVO angle will be equal to 180 minus 54. That's 26. So the TVO and the TVQ, they both have the same angle. So that is 26. So this is my answer, sir. So let me reduce the size a little bit so you can see the whole question together. So now the whole question is showing up on your screen. When I was doing this question, something happened with the internet. And due to that, there was an interruption, which was out of my control. So I'm sorry for that. Okay. So question number 16, you can see that 26 is the answer, sir. This is how you do it. I hope you understand this question number 16. There was an interruption when I was doing this question. So sorry for that once again. Okay, then we have this question number 17, which is a part, which is of 4 marks. He says the diagram shows, he says that the diagram shows question number, sorry, nothing happened again. Hmm. Question number 17, the diagram shows a prism. The cross section of the prism is an isosceles angle. Uh, the diagram shows a prism. The cross section of the prism is an isosceles is 13 and 13, 13, and the base 10 centimeters. The length of the prism is 3 centimeters. The volume of the prism is 80 degree. Okay, 180 centimeters. How you can find the volume of the prism? Volume of the prism is equals to the area of the cross section multiplied the length of the prism. So because it's it's an isosceles triangle. So I can find out. I have drawn that cross sectional area. It's an isosceles triangle. It's 13, and this is 13. This is that base 10. So because it's an isosceles triangle, when I draw this perpendicular, this base will be divided into 2 parts, 5, 5. Then I can apply here the Pythagoras theorem. 13 is the hypotenuse, base is 5. I can find this height. So h square plus 5 square plus 13 square, that will be equals to, I think, that will be equals to h square equals to 169 minus 1 minus 25, and h square will be equals to 144. H is equals to 12 when you take the square root. Now I can find the area of the cross section, which will be equals to 1 by 2 base into height. The base is 10 and the height is 12, And so you will have 1 by 2 into 10 into 12, that will be 60 centimeter. So the area of that cross section is basically 60 centimeter square. The volume of the prism will be equals to the area multiply length. So area is because 60 and the length is 3. The area of the cross section is 60 and the length of the prism is 3. So you will get the volume which will be equal to 180 centimeter cube. So this is what we have to show. It's very simple and straightforward question. Okay, then they ask us another question in the B part. He says, and this question is of, you know, he says a mathematically similar prism has a volume of 1440 centimeter cube. The cross section of the prism is an isosceles triangle with the base x centimeter. Calculate the value of the x. Okay, so he wants basically to find out the value of the x, which is the base of the. When two things are similar, the ratio of their volumes is equal to the ratio, the cube of the ratio of their heights, the cube of the ratio of their bases. So I can very easily solve this. Here we have, this is, okay. So here the cross section, the question number is B part is showing up. Volume 1 by volume 2 will be equals to the height 1 by height 2 whole cube. Or you can say volume 1 by volume 2 will be equals to base 1 by base 2 whole cube. So it's like 180 divided by the volume 1 is 180 centimeter cube. We just showed that. And the volume 2 is 1440. And the base of my first prism is 10, and I want to find out the base of this second prism. So 10 by x whole cube. So 180 divided by 1440 will be equals to 1000 divided by x cube. This 0 will be cancelled. So and then you can cancel with the table of the 2. So 9 by 72 is equals to 1000 divided by the x cube. X cube will be equals to 1000 multiply 72 divided by 9. So x cube will be equals to 1000 multiply 8, which is 8000, because the x cube is equal to 8000 and I want to find out the value of the x. So I will take the x cube on both the sides. So x will be equals to 20. So the base of this second prism will be of 20. Let me check. So the base of this second prism will be 20. So you can see here my answer is right, sir. Okay. So then let's go to this is how this is done. I hope you understand this. Okay. So sorry. Question number 18 coming up on your screen. And let me increase the size. And so here again, we have question number 18 coming up on your screen. He says write 0.14, and on that 4 we have this dot sign and as a fraction. Okay, so when you write this as a fraction, the method is very simple. Let me show you. Let me bring the solution here. Okay, so x is equal to, so you will suppose that x is equal to 0.14, and on that 4 we have that bar, which means it's reoccurring and non-terminating. And so I can write it x equals 0.14, and from that second 4 I will put that bar. This means 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So I will just get just 1 4 here and 4 dot 4, and on the 4 that bar sign. You multiply both the sides with the 10. So 10x is equals to 10 into 0.144 bar. So you will get 10x, and this will become 1.4 and 4 bar. Okay. So the question is why I multiplied with the 10. I want to bring this 4 bar on the same position which you have here. Okay. I want to bring this 4 bar on the same position which we have here. Okay. So it will become, then you will subtract these two from each other. So 10x minus x, and on this side you will have 1.44 bar minus 0.14 bar. 4 bar will be cancelled. 1.4 minus 0.1, that is 1.3. So 10x minus x, that will become 9x. So the x will become equals to 13 when you remove this decimal, you will put a 10 downstairs. So you will have 13 by 10, and this 9 will also come downstairs here. So you will have 13 by 90. So your answer is 13 by 90. 13 by 90. So let's check the marking scheme. What does the marking scheme says? The marking scheme says 13 by 90. Okay. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand. We convert the non-terminating reoccurring decimal fractions into simple fractions. This is the name of the topic which is the new topic which has been added. Okay. So, so the next is the question number 18. And on your screen now, the question number 19 is showing up. He says g of x is equal to x by 2 plus 4. H of x is equals to 3x minus 1. They want me to find out this composite function. Is it h g of x is equals to 5? Okay. So what you will do, you will take the formula of this x, and wherever is the x in this h formula, you will put this value. Okay. So, and then you will make it equal to 5, and from there you can find the value of the x. Okay. Here we have, and okay, h g of x will be equals to 3 in this formula. Wherever is the x, I will put this value. Okay, that will be substituted by this. Okay, so 3 bracket x by 2 plus 4 bracket close minus 1. So this will become 3x by 2 plus 12 minus 1. This value is already given. You can see here. Okay, so this is 5, and 5 is equal to 3x by 2 plus 12 minus 1. So this will become 5 equals to 3x by 2 plus 11. So it will be 5 minus 11 equals to 3x by 2. So this will become minus 6 equals to 3x by 2. So x will be equals to minus 6 into 2 divided by 3. So x will be equals to minus 4. So I think my answer is 4, minus 4. The answer is minus 4. This is the right answer. This is how this is done. I hope you have studied the composite functions. Okay. So now we will go question number 19. We are done with the question number 19. The question number 20 is showing up on your screen. Okay. You want me to write as a single fraction in its simplest form, 5 by 2x minus 4 by 7x. Very simple, straightforward question. So let me show you the solutions. So here we have, I will take the LCM, 14x is the LCM. So here you will have 35 minus 8, and you get 27 by 14x. So this is how this is done. Very simple, straightforward question. Question number 20. Okay, now we are going to the next question. That is the question number 21. It's A part. And then we have the question number 21. It's B part. It is 27 raised to power minus 2 by 3. So 27, can be written as 3 cube, and 27 because it can be written as 3 cube. So what will happen? This 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So you're left with 3 raised to power minus 2. and you can bring it downstairs, so this power will become positive. So you will have 1 divided by 3 square, which will become 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 is my answer. This is how you will do the question number 21. I hope you understand this. Okay. Now we are going to the B part. In the B part, question number 22, B part, he says we have bracket, and inside the bracket we have 1 by 100 into the x raised to power 100, and the whole thing raised to power 1 by 2. 100 can be written as 10 square, and then we can solve it. Okay. So you have x raised to power 100 divided by 10 square. You can give this 1 by 2 power to both of them. So when this 100 will multiply with 1 by 2, the power of the power multiplies with each other. So you will have x raised to power 50. And 100 can be written as 10 square. So this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. We are left with the 10. So this is x raised to power 50 divided by 10. So this is how this is done. Okay. So I think that answers are right, sir. This is the answer. This is the answer. Okay. So let's do this one, the next one coming up on your screen. And here we go. Question number 22 on your screen. He says the table shows some values for the y equals to x cube minus 3x plus 2. So I want to find out what is the value here and what is the value here. Okay, very simple. This x value minus 2, you substitute in this formula and calculate it. Very simple, straightforward. Okay. So let me show you. Here we go. So y will be equals to minus 2 whole cube minus 3 into minus 2 plus 2. So minus 8 plus 6 plus 2. So it will be 0. So here the answer will be 0. And y equals to 2 cube minus 3 into 2 plus 2. It will be 8 minus 6 plus 2, which will be 4. So this is, and this is the answer. And let me show you the answer. 0 and 4. Okay, that's right, sir. This is how you will calculate these y values when the x values are given. He says complete the table. Then he says draw y is equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2 from minus 3 to 3. Okay. So here we have a graph is given to you. Okay. And we want to draw this. Okay. Simple. Okay. So what I will do, I have drawn this. Okay. So I will plot these points. Okay. So what I will do, so you can see I have plotted these points. Those points are plot the point minus 3 comma minus 16, minus 2 comma 0, minus 1 comma 4, 0 comma 2, 1 comma 0, 2 comma 4, and 3 comma 20. So we will plot those points. And you can see I plotted here, 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 and here. Then I joined them with trying to make a smooth curve. And this black graph which you can see, that is that graph. I hope you understand this. Okay. Then they ask us to, the C part is, his question is, by drawing a suitable line on the grid, find the solution of the equation x cube minus 5 7x plus 1 equal to 0. You see this, if you want to find out the solution of this, you have to make this left side exactly same as whose graph is already drawn there. So what I will do, let me show you what I will do. I will take this. X cube minus 7x plus 1 equals to 0. This is that whose solution he wants me to find out. So minus 7 can be written as x cube minus 3x minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. Take this minus 4 to the other side. So now you have x cube minus 3x plus 1 equals to 4. Add on both the sides 1. X cube minus 3x plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, I mean, equals to 4x plus 1. I have added 1 on both the sides. So this will become x cube minus 3x plus 2. And this side will become 4x plus 1. You can see this side is that side, that exact thing whose graph you have drawn. Whose graph you have drawn already. Whose graph you have drawn. So this is the thing whose graph you have drawn. Okay. I'm talking about this thing. So now you can see I when the left side becomes exactly that same expression whose graph is already drawn, whatever is on the right side, you will make it equals to y and you will draw this line. So you have y equals to 4x plus 1. So now you can plot this line, okay? So now we can plot this line y equals to 4x plus 1 on that, and we will see what is the point of intersection, okay? So you can see on your graph this red line. Can you see this red line? This is the line for the y equals to 4x plus 1. When the x is 0, the y will be equals to 1. When the x is equals to 1, the y will be 5. I just plotted these points here. I draw this red color line, which is a straight line. Then I check when it cuts your main graph. On those points of intersection, I will check what is the value of the x. For example, here on this point, the value of the x will be minus 2 point something. Here on this point of intersection, the value of the x will be, I think, 0.1 or 0.2, 0.15, I think. And then this point of intersection, the x value will be 2 point something. So let me show you. I have written this. So from the graph, I am saying that the x value will be minus 2.7, 0.15, or 2.6. So there are 3 points of intersection. So, okay. So that this is one x value, our x value is in this range, and this is the second value, and this is the third one. So our answer is right. Sorry for this is my first time I'm using this tablet to make this video, and so something went goes wrong when I'm setting it. Simplify. He says, question number 23. He says under root 8 multiply under root 6 plus under root. You can bring them on under the same. You can bring them under the same radical sign, and then you can solve it very easily. So the question number 23 basically is showing up on your screen. He says, I brought the 8 and 6 under the same radical sign. So you will have 8 can be written as 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply, and the 6 is 2 multiply 3. So this is a pair, this is a pair. They will come outside. So you will have 4 outside. Under root 3 will remain under the radical plus this under root 3. So 4 apple plus 1 apple. This is 5 apple. So 5 under root 3 is the answer, sir. 5 under root 3 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand this. Okay, so then we have the B part here. They want me to rationalize the denominator and simplify. It's a 3 marks question. Whenever this question come in front of you, what you will do, you will change the sign. You will find its conjugate, and you will multiply with the conjugate, and you will divide with the conjugate. Let me show you what I'm saying. Okay, so what I will do, I will change this sign, this negative sign. So 2 plus under root 5, you multiply with it. 2 plus under root 5, you divide with it. Okay. So you will have here 3 bracket 2 plus under root 5. And then you will have downstairs, because this is a minus b, a plus b, they are multiplying. This is like a square minus b square. So you will have 2 square minus under root 5 square. So the numerator will remain the same. The denominator you will have 4 minus 5, which is 1, which is understandable, which will be minus 1, I mean. And this is 6 plus 3 under root 5 divided by minus 1. So you can write this as minus 6 minus 3 under root 5. So minus 6, this is my answer. I hope you understand. Okay, so here we have. Here we have the question number 24 coming up on your screen. He says the diagram shows a rectangle and a triangle. The length of the rectangle is x centimeter and the area of the rectangle is 30 centimeters square. The triangle has the sides of the length x minus 1, x plus 2, and 3x minus 2x minus 3. Write down expression in terms of the x for the width of the rectangle. And this is question number 1. It's a 1 part. Because I know the area of this rectangle, I can easily find out the expression for its width. Let's show you. Area is equal to length multiplied width. The area is 30. The length is x. The width is question. So the width will be equal to 30 by x. The width will be equal to 30 by x. So I think this is done. Okay, then we have the next part. In the B part, he says the perimeter of the rectangle is equal to the perimeter of the triangle. Form an equation in the X and show that it simplifies to this. Okay, so okay, the perimeter of both these diagrams is same. The perimeter of the rectangle is perimeter of both of them, the length, 2 length plus 2 width. And the parameter of the triangle is the sum of three sides. Okay, so 2 into x plus 2 into 30 by x and x minus 1 plus 2x minus 3 plus x plus 2. This becomes 2x plus 60 by x equals to 4x minus 2. This becomes 60 by x equals to 4x minus 2x minus 2. So 60 by x equals to 2x minus 2. Take this x to the other side. So you will have 60 equals to x into 2x minus 2. 60 will be equal to 2x square minus 2x. So 0 will be equal to 2x square minus 2x minus 60. Divide all of them with this 2. So you will have x square minus x minus 30 equal to 0. So this is what they have asked us to show. And we have shown that. Okay. So I hope you understand this. Okay. So then in the next part, which is I think the C part, he says solve this equation. He wants me to solve this equation, which is x square minus x minus 30 equal to 0. And very easily, I can do the midterm breaking. I can also apply the quadratic formula because I know this can be solved easily with the midterm. So I'm going to use that. So you will have x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 30 equals. I have done the midterm breaking. So take x common. So x bracket x minus 6 bracket close plus 5 bracket x minus 6 bracket close equals 0. Take this x minus 6 bracket common, and in the other bracket you are left with x plus 5, and that is equals 0. So x minus 6 equals 0, x equals to 6, x plus 5 equals 0, x equals to minus 5. So you have the two answers. One x is 6, the other one is minus 5. I have used midterm breaking to solve this. You can use a quadratic formula as well. Okay, so let me show you the answers. So then we have these answers. So 6 and minus 5, that's the right answer, sir. Then we have question number 24. Okay, so we have the work out the perimeter of this rectangle. The perimeter of the rectangle is, once you know the value of the x, you can easily find the perimeter of the rectangle. That is 2 length plus 2 width. Okay, so 60 by x, I think. Yeah, there were two values of x. One was 6, one was minus 5. I'm going to take the value, not the negative value, I will take the positive value. So your perimeter will be equals to 2 into 6 plus 60 divided by 6. So that is 12 plus and 10. So your perimeter will be equal to 22 and 10 centimeters. Okay. So let's see, my solution is not showing up. Okay. So let's check the answer. 22 is the right answer. Okay. So let's see if we can do. Let me from the download. Okay. Yeah, I'm using another tablet, so the funny things are happening. Okay. So first of all, take x common, bracket 2, 6x squared plus 5x minus 4, x and 6x squared plus 8x minus 3x minus 4, and x is common from all of them. Okay. So now you can take 2x common. Here we have done the midterm breaking. 2x common, so 3x plus 4. Take minus 1 common, so you will have 3x plus 4 here. 3x plus 4 bracket common, 2x minus 1, and this whole thing is multiplied with the x. So this is how you will factorize this question number 25. Question number 25. So you can see this is the solution, and our solution is also the same. So let's go to the next question, which is question number 26. He says 26 is the diagram shows the triangle OAB where the O to A is equals to this A and the OB is 4B and the point T is on the AB side that the AT ratio TB is 3 ratio 2. So if this is 3, this is 2 and the total parts are 5. Okay. Find the AB in terms of from A, B. You want to find out from A go to O, from O go to B. This is how this can be done. Okay. Let me show you. So here we go. A part. AB will be equals to AO plus OB, and that is minus A plus 4B. So 4B minus A. So 4B minus A is my answer, sir. 4B minus A is the answer, sir. Is the right answer. Okay. Then their question is show the position vector of the T. Position vector of the T means find the OT. This is their question. From O, you have to come to T. The method is very simple. From O, go to A. From A, go to T. Very simple, straightforward solution. Okay, let me show you. So OT will be equals to OA plus AT. OT will be equals to OA plus 3 by 5 of the AB. So OT will be equal to A plus 3 by 5 of the 4B minus A because the AB is equal to this. So OT will be equal to A plus, this will become 12B by 5 minus 3A by 5. So OT will be equals to A minus 3A by 5 plus 12B by 5. So you can solve these two with each, you can simplify them with each other because both of them are A. So you have 5A minus 3A by 5. So that is 2A by 5 plus 12B by 5. So the OT will be because you can take 2 by 5 common. So you will have 2 by 5 bracket A plus 6B bracket close. Let me show you. Okay. So then they ask us another question. They asked us, it's a little heavy question. He says Q is a point on the OB and the QT is 1 by 5 of the 2A minus 3B. Find the OQ ratio QB. Okay. This is a little heavy question. Let me show you. Okay. So first of all, you see the OQ plus QT will be equals to OT. So the OQ plus 1 by 5 of the 2A minus 3B bracket close equals to this will become that is equals to this is already given to me and that is 2A by 5 plus 12B by 5 OT is coming from here. Okay, so OQ is equals to 2A by 5 minus 2A by 5 plus 12B by 5 plus 3B by 5. So this, and this will be cancelled. So you are left with only 15B by 5, which is equal to 3B. So now I know the value of the OQ. I know the value of the OQ. The QB will be equal to OB minus OQ. So the QB will be equal to the OB is 4B. That is given in that diagram of the question and minus 3B. OQ is minus 3B. And so QB will be equals to B and 3B minus 3B. So you're left with the B. So now their main question, OQ ratio QB. That will be equal to 3B ratio B. BB cancels, so you're left with a 3 ratio 1. So your answer will be, uh, 3 ratio 1. Okay. So this is how this is done. Let me show you the whole thing. Because this is a bit of a question. So let's check the marking scheme. The marking scheme says 3 ratio 1. So this is how this is done, sir. We are done with this paper and during when I was recording this paper, and there were some technical things happening with the tablet. I will try to edit it. I hope it will be a smooth recording. The video which you will get, that will be very smooth. But anyway, if you think that this video is helpful to you and you think that this videos have helped you and can help your friends, please like this video. Please share the link of this video on your social media accounts. You see, when you do this, this is a great support for my work, and your support is very, very important for me. So thank you very much, everyone, and may God bless you all. And have a good day.